What is up, everyone? Welcome to the FPL Game Week 36 deadline stream. My name is Ryan, and welcome to the Football Chatbox. How are you all doing? Let me know in the comments as we are live right now. Um, Obviously, deadline is an early one today, but we are here to discuss it, to talk football with all of you as well. So let me know how are you all doing. I'm just gonna fix the audio, the music. All right, there we go. Looks better. Let me know if the volume is too loud as well. Hope you're all doing fine. There we go. All good. All right, so 76 points for me from the wild card, which is all right. Could have been better. Unfortunately, Guardiola's 15 pointer on the bench. I think I've benched so many points this week. I don't even know how. Like, probably have benched over 200 points at least. So we'll see how we go. But the team for this week is like this. At the moment, Huming Sun on the bench. Ezra, welcome. How are you doing, Ezra? Welcome. How is all the planning and everything going? Hope it went well. So early indeed. Welcome. It is very early here. 1:30 in the morning. Anyone in a mini league, I don't think I need to be doing any moves, to be honest. Mine, checking my first 11. Who should I play? All right, let's play it up. All right, this is Ezra's team. 94 points on the wildcard. Wow, well done. Oh, Guardiola as well. Nice. Guardiola, Jackson delivered for you. Well done. Good stuff, Ezra. Can you get top 100k maybe? Or 250, top 200? Okay, what are we going to do? I don't think you need to do anything, to be honest. Team looks fine. Just make sure you start Rhea, Gabriel, Foden. Ooh, Foden. Now, here's a question to you. Who are you benching? All thanks to your suggestions. No worries. I wish I started Guardiola like you did as well. You made the smart move of benching the United player. I didn't. Scully plays, welcome. I'm currently on a -12, I think. Why do you say that? What moves did you do to be on a -12? Sunday, fun day. Mini League number 2. Ooh. Can you catch? Oh no, he's quite a bit far. That's too far. Shah, Bradley, Nuri, Garnacho to burn, Gabriel, White, KDB. Oh. You don't have a bench boost, right? Scully plays? You've used your bench boost already, or bench Van der Ven should I and play Guardiola, Maguire, and Gabriel? Yes. Oh, you could play Dan Burn as well instead of Maguire if you wanted to. Up to you. Ezra, up to you on that one. Yeah, I do bench boost 37. Bench boost 37. So you prefer KDB over Garnacho, which I guess is, yeah, kind of makes sense. KDB is a better option than Garnacho. So I don't mind that. Yeah, I don't mind it. Hopefully it pays off to you. Hopefully it pays off. But you're bringing 2 Arsenal players ahead of a bench boost in 37. Do not know if that is a fully wise move, but I think you've already done your moves, right? Demir, welcome. How are you doing? Bench 1, Gordon, Son, Garnacho, and Jackson. I would, in that case, I would bench Garnacho, to be honest. Between Gordon, Son, Garnacho, and Jackson. Between Garnacho and Jackson for me. I think I would slightly edge it towards Garnacho because of the fact that Jackson's playing West Ham, who are defensively pretty bad. Alright, I go for burn instead, and my mids and forwards are the same as last week. Yep. Oh, what do you mean same as last week? You have Phil Foden. What are you doing with Phil Foden? This is the question that you have, as every single person has. What are you doing with Phil Foden? Who is going on the bench for you? Your mids and forwards can't be the same. Yeah, KDB or Garnacho for sure, and I'm basically forced to take a -8 for defense. Yep, fair enough. A lot of defensive injuries. I think Shah also looks like Shah is going to be out as well, by the looks of stuff. Yeah, I need some defense recommendation for bench boost 37. Who else did you have? Wait, you don't have. Oh, you Dan Burn, Gabriel. Instead of Ben White, do you have? Can't even go Chelsea defense, and you're in a tough spot to be honest. 'Cause you don't have any. Who are your other two defenders? Scully. Who are your other two defenders? FPL MZ. Sorry, FPL MZ wanted defense recommendations for bench boost 37. Who do you want? FPL MZ 50 in the league. Alright, let's bring two Arsenal defense is basically for 36, 38. I think 2 clean sheets and it make it differential. Yeah, fair enough. Bruno swap with Foden. Probably want to play Bruno. Honest. Zizo, welcome. Clean sheets is unlikely for any defender that includes Arsenal. True, fair point. My other two defenders are Gusto and Van Heck. Gusto I will keep. Van Heck I would sell. Can you get Guardiola then? Or is it because you're going KDB, you're going triple city attack? Is that the way you're approaching this? If you're doing triple city attack, then I guess your other defensive option is probably a United defender, like a Maguire or Dalot. My whole defense was injured this week. Oof. Yeah, I know a lot of people had a lot of injuries this week in defense. Alright, let's bring up FPL MFZ. City attack. Okay, so then you probably have to go with United defender. Last week, my fiance asked me why do I look so happy. I'm never happy going to wedding vendors with a he doesn't know and wouldn't get it if I explain I got promoted. Member, you got more responsibility to the additional responsibility that you already have. But I'm glad I made you happy. So that's good. That is good news. FPL Freddy, welcome. How are you doing? FPL MFZ, I'm getting KDB in place of Garnacho. Oh. Wait. FPL MFZ, you're not doing a -12, aren't you? Ali that's doing a -12. Exactly. So yours are getting KDB instead of Garnacho. Interesting. Wow. Even you had the same defenders as Scully. Almost the same. So Branthwaite will play this week instead of Nouri. So you just need a replacement for Shah. Do you have a bench boost in 37? Is that your situation as well? Yes, it is. You can go for a United defender since you already have Rhea in goal. I don't know if I want to go for another Arsenal defender potentially with a bench boost to play. So maybe a United defender, Maguire or Dalot. Who are the other teams that play? Since you're going for KDB, Guardiola is not an option, sadly. So yeah, probably a United defender is where I would look at. Anyways, bench Bruno for Foden then, Ryan. I'm all on board for it. Fair enough. Bruno, see, I would probably. I'm benching Son. Now, I don't know how crazy that might sound, but I think I'm benching Son. And FPL Freddy as well, that this moment thinks he's also benching Son. I would probably start Bruno. I think for me, it's between Gordon and Heung-Min Son. The choice, to be honest. I don't know. It's so tight between Gordon, Bruno Fernandes, and Son. I think you just take a pick and hope for the best. But I'm at the moment benching Son just because Liverpool. I think it might be a slightly tough game. I could get Gabriel in now, then Rhea out for Nana next week. True, but then I'm looking at your team. You'll have Gabriel next week and Branthwaite next week as well, right? And you would ideally want to, and you'll have Aint Nouri as well as a problem to solve. See, that's just too many transfers spent on players who are not injured, like moving Rhea out. Like, what if Gusto is not fit by next week? Then your bench boost is in big trouble, my friend. So I wouldn't do that. I think stick to one player. Aint Nouri and Solanke to Job Pedro and Walker for bench boosting GAMEWEEK 37. Walker, yes. Joao Pedro, maybe. Maybe. At this point, I'd rather take Jackson over Joao Pedro, to be honest. I just don't like Brighton at all, to be honest. I just don't like Brighton at all. They're just not great, the team. Their goal of the month was an own goal from the goal and from an opposition goalkeeper. That's how bad they've been last month. Burn, Gordon, Foden, Son, Bruno, bench 2. Which should you pick? Wait, you can bench Dan Burn. Who are you starting, Zizo? If you can bench Dan Burn, yeah, I don't mind it. Gordon, Foden, Son, and Bruno. It's between Gordon and Son, to be honest. Benching Son, but I'll put him first on the bench. Okay, fair enough. Between Gordon and Son. I'm at the moment on Son. I don't know if it's the correct decision, but that's where I'm at. A lot of people have told me to bench Gordon instead, but okay, here's the thing. I'll explain it to you all now itself. Son will be the most owned between Gordon and Son. Are you on Twitter? Yes, I'm on Twitter. This is my handle, the Twitter handle. So Son will be the most owned between Gordon and Son. I am starting Gordon because I think the people who I'm competing with in a mini league would probably start Son. That is my thinking behind it, and which is why I'm thinking maybe I can risk it and start Gordon instead of Son. But I'm just going to tell you guys now, Son will be owned higher than Gordon. So decide on your risk appetite and make a decision based on that. Last thing, can you check my mini league with my friends? It's called Sunday Funday. I did have a look at that. Look at now. Yeah, realistic. Can you catch up with me? Oh wait, Sunday Funday. Oh, I thought. Who do you want me to look at? This guy, number 3 or number 1? Where is it? And Karim, welcome as well. I'm gonna DM you. I'm Alex TLs. Can you help me? But I don't know if I should take this milestone. All right, let's send me the message. Send me the message. I will pick it up. Oh wait, sorry. Game of Stones. Game of Stones. Okay. This one is like, yeah, this one there's no way you're catching first. I'm sorry. You need a miracle of like 2-1-30. No, Ezra, you have a 130 point lead. Unless you royally bottle it, you have almost a 130 point lead. There's no way he's catching you at this stage of the season. Follow me back so I can DM you. Okay, let me follow you. Where are you? Did you follow me? Yes, you did. Alright, follow in. 24.6k followers. Damn. Alright, followed you, bro. Okay, got it. I only care about Game of Stones. That's money price. You should be fine. As long as you play smart, there's no way he can catch. Does he even have any chips for you to catch? He has a wildcard left. That's basically it. Yeah, nah, no chance. Very unlikely. Yeah, nah. Even if he wildcards this week, very low chance. But anyways, just let's see. He should be having a low. Anyways. Alright, we got Alex's team in terms of his -12. Bench boost 37 is the man. So I'm gonna bring this up. This is Alex's team. The -12 includes removing Garnacho, Shah, Van Heck, and Bradley for Gabriel, White, De Bruyne, and Dan Burn. So Shah for Dan Burn, yes. Bradley for Gabriel. Oh, 820 for Gabriel, yep. Van Heck out as well for Ben White. Is there anything else you could do? You have Hoyland and Garnacho. Ooh. Oh, you have Onana as well, so you can't really go if you don't. If you go KDB here, Instead of the Arsenal defender, I think I would go for one United defender at least, potentially. Because, well, technically speaking, the best option would be for a for a Spurs defender. But obviously, that's not a great fixture this week. Alex, Spurs defender is not a great fixture this week. But the Spurs defender is what you would want in game week 37 because they have Burnley at home. Oh, but you can do that later, actually. You can move Bradley or someone. Okay, so do Shah to Dan Burn. Do the Gabriel move. You could do Van Heck to Gabriel. Ain't Nouri. I think he's out, right? As well, potentially. You could do the Ain't Nouri move as well. KDB. Do you want to wait one more week with KDB? Or do you want to get him now itself? Good payoff, actually. But Garnacho will play. The KDB Garnacho move is not necessarily a move that you need to do. But if you think he's going to do well this week, then I don't mind you go and get him in. Topantine, welcome. How are you doing? The thing is, you're kind of forced into this -12 because of the amount of injuries, unfortunately. So, yeah, I guess I would do it. The Garnacho to KDB is not really necessary, but I guess I would do it. And I'm assuming you're going to bench Højlund this week, right? Kali, are you benching Højlund this week? Subbing to my team, staying back to watch till the live till I fall asleep. Fair enough. Thank you. Trying to do differentials to gain rank. Damon, welcome. Can you give your honest opinion who is the better captain between Foden, Palmer and De Bruyne? Who is more likely to haul? Palmer faces the worst opposition in terms of defensive. So West Ham are the worst in terms of defensive numbers. So in that way, Palmer has the better chance of getting returns. I would rank potentially Palmer first with Foden second. And I think the expected points would also be very similar, as you can see here. Palmer, Foden, and then KDB. So I would potentially put Palmer as on top out of those slightly differential players. Like the live if you haven't joined the Discord, if you haven't, and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Indeed. And if you haven't joined the Discord, this is the Discord. Garnacho to KDB would just be trying to chase some upside and just bench on it. Okay, fair enough. I understand the moves. You don't really have much choice given the injuries in defense. That's crazy. That's the first time I've seen like all 5 defenders just flagged. That's just bad luck, unfortunately. So I understand that -12. Hope it should work, to be honest. You should gain rank because you're having 3 defenders who are not playing at all. So you gain rank there definitely. Compared to not doing it at all. So do it. Taking a hit to remove a player who is not playing at all, completely fine. Foden and Bruno Fernandes nailed to start. Yes, I think they'll be good to start. Pep said that Foden was fine and healthy. Bruno Fernandes, there was that comment from Ten Hag about him potentially like having an injury and all, but he's not missed a game before, even with like injuries that he's got. So I don't think he won't I don't see why he would miss this week as well. So I expect him to start. Yes. Thanks so much for the help, bro. Yeah, crazy bad luck. First ever -12. Fingers crossed. Trust it will work out. If you need any inspiration of how hits could sometimes work out, this is not our mini league, but it's a mini league I'm in, where the guy at first place in this mini league, Mahesh Sharma, he got 100 points this week. Guess how much he took in hits? Obviously the hits are not shown here, but he got a total of 100. Triple cap Foden or Isaac? Ooh. I might go Foden. Aniket, welcome to the football Chatbox. I might go Foden just because Newcastle's returns, like attacking numbers away from home isn't the best situation. Like it's not the best ever. So I would go Foden because of that. This guy, number 1, he took minus 24 points in hits. Minus 24 points in hits. Got 100 points. And yeah, kind of got a green arrow by like 8 places. But wasn't the worst green arrow. Sorry, we got a red arrow by like 8 places down, but wasn't the worst red arrow. So yeah, the hits could work out if you play it correctly. John, welcome. There's a deadline stream. Yes, there is a deadline, so there is a deadline stream. Emil, welcome. How are you doing? My defenders is Van der Ven, Burn, Shah, Van Heck, and Gusto. 3 out of 5 out. Shah, Van Heck, and Gusto. Gusto, I will keep for now because there's a good chance that he could still come back for GameWeek 37. So it's Shah and Van Heck for you. Should I do Shah and Van Heck to Gabriel and Guardiola for a -8? Yeah, I would probably do that. Do you have a bench boost or anything that you need to worry about? Even then, I would still probably do that. Yep, I would do those 2 moves. Would I do those 2 moves this week? I don't want to start Van der Ven. Burn. Yes, I would do those 2 moves. Yep. And bench Van der Ven. Is Julian Alvarez nailed? Ooh, not really. No, he's not. He is most likely a rotation option. So no. Thought I missed the one earlier. Did I do one earlier? No, I released my FPL challenge video earlier. Didn't have a deadline stream earlier. Oh, you meant like compared to last Friday? No, last Friday I did one early because I didn't do the team selection stream on Tuesday last week. That's why I did it on Friday. Also, people, please do hit that like button. We're trying to get towards 800 subscribers, and with your likes, the video will be shown to more people as well. So it'll be greatly appreciated if you could hit that like button. Bench boosting 37th with -8 for Haaland if he is nailed to play 120 minutes at least. 37th? 37th or in bench boosting game week 37 is what you meant. -8 for Haaland. If he's nailed to... Haaland will be nailed to play 120 minutes. Haaland will play 120. Julian Alvarez, I don't think will play 120 minutes. Very unlikely. Can't decide between Pickford and Petrovic. Pickford. Probably... Still would go Pickford. Everton have the better defensive numbers. So I would go Pickford. It is Luton though, and they definitely need to try and score to try and win. But based on Everton's last few fixtures, at least I think you probably have to go Pickford. 125 league, got a decent boost in the 1.5 million ranks. Nice. Again, Gunnar, welcome. How are you doing as well? Welcome. Alright, let's get to John's team. 96 points. From John. Well done, John. Can we get you into the top 1 million, John? I think that's the plan, right? Alright. John's team this week. Who are you benching, John? By any chance? You're in a very similar front line as me. Except for the fact that you have Saka and I have Bruno. But who are you benching? I didn't get your response to this question. Foden and Bruno Fernandes nailed to start. Yes, they are nailed to start. They should be nailed to start, top and tight. They should be nailed to start. Luton always score though. That's true. Then if you want to take then in that case, trust your gut. Go for Petrovic. Luton need to score as well, by the way. They need to win this game to try and avoid relegation. So by that logic, you could say that Petrovic has a slightly decent chance, given that West Ham are safe and they have nothing really to play for as well. Chelsea at home. You could probably sneak a clean sheet, potentially. But to be honest, I won't be surprised if Chelsea concede as well. Should I make a transfer this week? Planning on benching Gordon. Should I make a transfer this week? No. Do you have a bench boost, John? You don't have any chips left, right? If I'm not mistaken. No, you don't have. No, I wouldn't make it. Like, who are you going to get? Oh, wait. Since you don't have any chips left, as you can maximize the opportunities. Who do you want to go to? Do you want to go and get an Arsenal defender? Do Richards to someone and switch Maguire. Start Richards over Maguire? No, well, I was more thinking get someone else instead of Richards and start them over Maguire. You want to get another Arsenal defender? Oh, what do you think? Should we change Gusto? No, keep him for now. Let's see whether he is available for Game Week 37 or not. So keep him for now. Foden, Bruno Fernandes, Son. Who do you bench? I am benching Heung-min Son. Although that doesn't necessarily mean that might be the right decision. But I'm benching Heung-min Son just based on like his form, the team he's playing against, all of that. So because of that, I'm benching Heung-min Son. Dan Burn. Yeah, you could go Dan Burn. That is one possibility. Anyone else likely to keep a clean sheet? No, Dan Burn is not a bad shout actually. That's not a bad shout at all. You'll get another double game week play as well. Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. You could do Dan Burn. Who are you captaining? John. Who are you captaining? Start Guardiola or Gabriel. Start both, Walid. But if you need to pick one, I would start Gabriel. Can you send the link to your mini league? I can only find the challenge mini league. This is the mini league. Rolandex. It's not in the description. I thought it was in the description. Oh no, it is there in the description. You just have to go down a bit more. But yeah, that's the mini league. Palmer? Alright, nice. Burn or Dalot? Who do you bench? Probably bench Dalot. Because if Eze is playing for Crystal Palace, I expect Eze to kind of like start. West Ham will hopefully gift Palmer penalties. Yes, please, because I'm also going to be captaining Palmer. I've sent you a screenshot of my team on Instagram. Alright, let me bring it up. Alright, this is Tiger and Guna's team. Please check my team, 127 in the league. Alright, I'll bring your team up as well. Top on time. This is the one, right? Alright, let's start with Tiger and Guna. Rhea in goal. Saliba, Cucurella, Guardiola. By the way, Tiger and Guna, that Cucurella move came in the first game, unfortunately a negative -1, but the second game came in clutch. Came really well, didn't it? So how did you do, Tiger and Guna? I think you must have had a decent week, potentially. Saliba, Cucurella, Guardiola, Bruno, Foden, Palmer, Gordon, Hoyland, Isaac, and Watkins. Fair enough. Yep. Okay. Looks good. Looks good, Tiger and Guna. Looks good. Thanks, Ryan. All good now. Alright, be right back. Alright. 77 points. That's pretty good. Good green arrow. Good. Alright, now. Up and tied. Is this your team? It is, isn't it? Oh, you had Julian Alvarez on your wild card. Oh no. Okay, so this week you'll be starting Ben White over Ben White and Walker. Both, I guess you'll start. Pedro Porro benched. And who do you bench between Dalot and Dan Burn? Maybe Dalot. And who? I guess you start Foden over Julian Alvarez in your situation. I was waiting to bring in Havertz instead of Fernandes. Thoughts, please. Havertz instead of Fernandes. You could, but don't you have a bench boost? Again, Guna. Although I'm not gonna prevent you from doing it though. If you want to bring him in, that's also fine. You could do that as well. That's not a bad shot. But Bruno is also a good option for this week. Nope, Son on bench. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So are you planning on doing any moves? Or roll the transfer? Bench boost and triple captain. Okay. I think you triple captain in probably GAMEWEEK 38. Potentially. Like when you know who's starting and all and you can take a punt. Bring in Havertz. You could bring in Havertz. Yeah, you could. But it would mean that you would have you will have at least 2 single GAMEWEEK players in GAMEWEEK 37 for your bench boost, which isn't too bad to be honest, but up to you. You said roll over this week. Yeah, it seems more of like a roll transfer this week. But if you want to get Havertz as well, I don't mind it because you got chasing rank, right? You're trying to try and find differentials and whatnot. So I don't mind it if you want to get Havertz. But I don't mind actually keeping Bruno Fernandes as well, to be honest. Foden and Alvarez are starting, Son on bench. Okay, fair point. But tries to get Haaland for next week. Yes, the plan was to get Haaland, right? What did we say that we were going to do? Watkins to Haaland for next week. Watkins to Haaland, and we were getting rid of someone else as well, if I wasn't mistaken. I think it was Saliba as well. But you need to get rid of Shah now. So you can do Shah to potentially a Maguire or... Oh, you can't do Maguire because he had triple United. Yeah, you needed to get... I don't know what we were doing to try and get Haaland in. I've forgotten what was the move. Do you think Bruno to Havertz is valid choice if I can still field full 11 double players next week? No bench boost left. If you don't have a bench boost left and you can still field a good starting 11 of double game week players, doing Bruno to Havertz is not a bad move this week. But the thing is, I would just say that both players are capable of hauling, if that makes sense. Like both Bruno and Havertz can haul this week. So it's up to you on who you think is more likely to haul. And just go for them. If you're chasing upside, it's not a bad move, potentially. Because Bruno is now almost like as template as he can get. So Havertz is in template. Havertz is going to be a differential. So if you're chasing upside as a rank chasing, then it's not too bad. But keep in mind, both can haul. Both players. Fernandes to Richarlison. That's how we were doing it. Okay, but now that Shah is injured as well, we might have to think about it. Yeah, that's fine. I think you can still, if you want to get Haaland in. To be honest, you can still go without Haaland as well, but we'll see. We'll think about that next week, to be fair. The other option is roll, and if I do this swap and someone gets injured, I'm in a more vulnerable situation. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the one problem, especially with the bench boost to come. Oh, you don't have a bench boost. Yeah, true. It depends on how much risk you want to take, Zizo. Also, is Fernandes injured this week? He apparently has this thing, but then I do not think he will. I think he'll play. I don't think he's that injured. The Ten Hag did come out and say about it, but I think he'll play. Shubharan. Also, Shubharan, welcome. How are you doing? Roshan, welcome. How are you doing? Saliba to Romero. That would bring in -4. Don't do Saliba to Romero this week, though. Saliba has a good fixture this week, so don't do it this week. You can do that next week. Actually, you don't have to do Saliba now because you have Fabian Shah who needs to be sold. So I think Shah to Romero would probably be the move that you would do. Prashant, how are things going? Welcome, welcome. This is John's team. John, did I look at your team? I did, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright. And this is mine currently. This is how it's looking like. We'll see what happens. But I was thinking Shah and Romero. Yeah, Shah and Romero. That's the move that you need to do. But not this week though. Not this week because this week Romero has Liverpool. Petrovic, Ben White, Region, Guardiola, Romero, Branthwaite, Havertz, Son, Palmer, Garnacho, Foden, Muniz, Mateta, and Isaac. Just in team, Roshan, what do you plan on doing? You start in White. Ben White, Guardiola, and who will you start? Branthwaite or Region? One of those two. You'll start your midfield 5. No, you start a midfield 4. Say Muniz, Mateta, and Isaac, potentially. Replacing Salah to Havertz, Solanke to Mateta, and Shah to Guardiola. -8. Yeah, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad at all, Roshan. Salah is not a bad option for this week, but he hasn't deserved to stay in the team, so yep. I don't mind those moves. In your opinion, who's the best offensive Arsenal player for this week only? Saka or Havertz? Based on form, I would say Havertz. I just think Saka got the space against Spurs because of Spurs' high line, plus Ben Davies playing in that spot and all of that, and that was a good option for Saka to exploit, so he got the haul he did. But Havertz just plays in that striker role, so I would say Havertz. For me, Havertz and Martin Odegaard are the two most, like in most games, the players who are the most forward. So I would say Havertz. De Bruyne or Foden? Foden. I would go Foden, just based on value. Mohamed. Also, Mohamed, welcome. And I see your challenge team. Yes, Ivaner, you can see my challenge team. I did upload a video on it on the channel. But my challenge team for the moment looks like this. A few things could change, like the fact that I don't know who Arsenal's left back is going to be, so that will change. I have money in the bank for that. If Ederson plays, Ortega can go to someone else. That's not a problem for me. And I've put my Arsenal team on the bench just because of the fact that they're the first game technically for me, since I have no Everton and Luton players. So if they do well, I'll sub them on. If they don't do well, then I will potentially just keep them on the bench, to be honest. I should probably make Bruno Weiss. No. Did I make Bruno Weiss? No, the last game. Should make... I don't know who to make Weiss. We'll see. Why Foden? Why Foden over De Bruyne? Just because of the price, Mohamed, and also like I think Foden, when he gets to play, he's like further advanced as well. So because of that, I would go Foden. Foden just like value for money and everything. He kind of makes sense. Sorry, I missed your reply. Is Ederson fit to start? Is he fit to start? I don't think so. But he did apparently train. I'm not sure if he'll be fit to start. That is a bit hard to tell. Is Ederson guaranteed out? For this week, not sure. Maybe, maybe not. But he will most likely be fit for the game week 37, I think. So So if you guys have Edison, okay, if you have Edison, I would start Edison this week in goal, right? I would start Edison this week in goal. And if he doesn't play, he doesn't play. But then in game week 37, we'll have another week's worth of information to know whether he's going to be ready to start or not. So that's what I would do with Edison. I wouldn't make a transfer. I would just start him this week. And if he doesn't start, then your substitute goalkeeper comes on. Michael Farrell, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome to the Football Chatbox. Bruno de Foden, I have neither him or KDB. It will have to be taken next week then. Bruno to Foden this week. Yeah, if you don't have a City midfielder, I don't mind doing that. Who else do you have in midfield, by the way, Michael? If you don't mind me asking. Because you are doing Bruno de Foden. I'm assuming you have like 4 other better midfielders. I see a lot of managers benching Bruno or Son for Jackson. What would be your ideal front 7? My ideal front 7 would have Bruno Fernandes as well. Technically speaking, I would even start Heung-min Son over Jackson. Just because it's Jackson, you know. But I can see the reason for benching Son. But for Jackson, I just think people are starting Jackson because he scored. If Jackson didn't score, a lot of people would be benching Jackson this week. Bruno to Foden for a hit. I have neither him or KDB. I don't mind doing the hit, Michael, but who do you have in your midfield? Who else do you have in your midfield? Final question, I think. Bench Jackson, Gordon, or Son? I probably bench Jackson. I can understand the reasons why people are saying Gordon is not great, bench Gordon, because Gordon's away form, if you look at Gordon's away form, he's had only 2 games in which he's like returned in. He's only returned in 2 games ever this season, away from home. So I can see why people want to bench Gordon, but like playing against Burnley, Newcastle will be chasing for like that 6th spot in the Premier League. Burnley need to kind of win as well, so they'll go all out attack as well. So I'm just going to start Gordon, to be honest. Between Jackson and Son, I probably start Son as well. Is Isaac? The thing is, Jackson has the best fixture out of the 3 of them, but it's just Jackson is just so bad at finishing. That's the one thing. Is Isaac captain differential this week, or should I just captain Haaland or Palmer like everyone else? So Isaac is definitely a captaincy differential. As you can see from our poll, Haaland and Palmer is so Haaland will be the most captained player this week. Palmer will be the second most captain. Palmer will have a EO slightly above 100 as well. And then everyone else is a differential captain. Possible team leagues for United? Who for Manchester United? No chance. No chance. You won't get any team leagues, but you can probably guess the team, to be honest. There's not too many like rotations. Considering Bruno is injured, do you think he starts? Yes, Bruno will start. I think Bruno will start Shubharan. Palmer, Gordon, Son, and Johnson. Oh, can't you do Johnson to Foden? Brennan Johnson to Foden? Or is that like the money is not enough to do Brennan Johnson to Foden? So what do you think of bringing in Havertz Fernandes this week, or leave it and roll over this week? Given your rank, Tiger and Guna, I actually don't mind doing that this week. Just keep in mind that, well, the logical play would be to, to keep Fernandes. But if you want to do it, I don't mind doing it as well. Whom to bench, Jackson and Gordon? Now that's a slightly more harder question. I would probably go Jackson, to be honest. Heisenberg. Possible to do team review. I'm bench boost 37. Yes, we can. You play Ultimate Team or no? I played Ultimate Team last season. So if you look at my gaming channel, on my gaming channel, you'll see like a couple different Ultimate Team videos and whatnot. This season I'm not playing Ultimate Team. Maybe next FIFA I might potentially think about it. It's just that you need to invest a lot of time in Ultimate Team. That's the only problem, and I don't have that much time, sadly. Yo, Thailand's chief asset, welcome. Ranked 9th in the mini league. Shubharan in the top 10. I need to create these graphics. I haven't done the graphics, guys. I'm so sorry. I need to create the graphics for the mini league. So I'll do that after the stream. Alright, Shubharan's team. What's the plan? What's the plan? Fernandes is on pens. Yes, Fernandes is on pens. So I would probably keep Bruno Fernandes, to be honest. What's the plan? What chips do you have left? You have bench boost 37. Start Saliba, start Gabriel. I would start Ederson as well. Start Foden as well. Who are you benching, my friend? Same team as on screen. Double Arsenal and it is double Arsenal defense starts. Yep, fair enough. That Dubravka or Petrovic? Ooh, now that is a much more interesting question. I probably would start Dubravka. However, there is talk about Pope returning close to full first team. I don't know if Pope will be on the bench or whether Dubravka will start. I think I potentially might start Dubravka. Potentially. That's a tough one. That is. Do you have any Chelsea and other Chelsea and Newcastle defenders that you're starting? Ivaner? Are there any other Newcastle and Chelsea defenders you have? Because if you want, you can like hedge your bets on it and start one Chelsea and one Newcastle. Jackson versus Gordon versus Bruno versus Son for 7th attacker. Yes, that's the same question that a lot of us have. Ederson won't play. True, he might not play, but if you have him, there's nothing wrong in actually starting him and wait and see whether he plays or not. Because we're not going to get City leaks. Palmer captain and Isak vice captain, or change it. No, you can keep it like that. That's completely fine. What the fuck? Ortega, Ederson no longer flagged? No, because Pep Guardiola came and said that Ederson is training. He's back in training. Sorry. Dom, welcome. Did the wildcard last minute before deadline last game, so I have a few issues with my team currently rank 56. Oh no. What did you do, Dom? How many injuries did you have? Why did you do a wildcard and have Ariola in goal? I think you probably forgot to move him out, didn't you? You have Ariola and Munoz. And you wildcarded. Oh no, Dom. I didn't have time to change. Oh no. This is why you should never do last minute wildcards. Okay, so what's the play? What's the play? Do you have any? Oh, you have a bench boost as well to deal with. Okay. All right. So, no, I don't have any Palmer, Jackson, Petrovic, and Isak, Gordon, Dubravka. Okay. So I would probably start. I'll probably start Dubravka, to be honest, Ivaner. I did the wildcard last 3 minutes, changed my forwards, midfield didn't touch defense. Oh no, my god, no. Well, to be honest, your defense, Gabriel, Byrne, and Gusto hopefully should be fine. Branthwaite is also not a bad choice, to be honest. Pickford is also fine, completely fine. It's just Munoz and Adiola. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. Those are the only 2 players that you kind of wish that you didn't have. The rest of the team is completely fine. So what do you want to do? Is the question. Do you need to make a move this week? You could potentially just roll a transfer, you know. Don't necessarily have to make a move this week. Looking at your team. Oof, 200k. Who are you captaining, by the way? Very interested to know. Yeah, I was gonna start Dubravka. Fair enough. How was Son's performance against Chelsea? Spurs' performance as a whole was pretty bad, to be honest. They were bad at the first half. Second half, they kind of improved. I didn't watch the game. I unfortunately fell asleep through it. I put my alarms as well, and I didn't get up from my alarms. But as you can see, this is SofaScore. This is the kind of shows you the attacking mode. And as you can see, Chelsea just dominated that first half. Second half, Spurs got stuff, but to be honest, they didn't really do much. So I don't think Sun as well. You guys can't see it, no? So if I bring Brennan up first and then Sun. Here you go, Sun Huming. Shots on target 0. Shots off target 0. Dribbles attempted 2. 1 success. You could say it was pretty poor, to be honest. Thinking of doing Watkins to Haaland, Munoz to Guardiola, preparing for double game week 37. Fair points, fair points. Yeah, I don't mind that. You can also keep Watkins this week as a differential punt and not get Haaland, but it can backfire, given that a lot of people are about to captain Haaland as well. But the Munoz to Guardiola move completely makes sense. I was thinking of Foden captain. Oh, so if you're thinking of Foden captain, you can go ultra differential. Now this could backfire. I'll tell you now. So it depends on how much risk you want to take. You can potentially keep Watkins for one more week. So most nail players from here on out for Man City, I think Haaland, De Bruyne, Rodri. Haaland, De Bruyne. Yeah, De Bruyne maybe. Rodri, yes. I would add Foden to that list as well, as long as he doesn't get sick, to be honest. I think Guardiola and Kyle Walker have got into that point as well, but I won't be surprised if they get benched for one game potentially between now till the end. But I think most of the team that's starting now, like every week, is most likely your nail team because they don't have anything to rotate for. They don't really have effect like Champions League or anything to rotate for. So most of the team should be nailed. But that's true. I guess if I'm not captaining Haaland this week, I could just roll through. Where's your team? Show us. This is my team. Play Dalot instead of Cucurella or keep Cucurella in the team? Ooh, good question. I probably my. Oh, who are you having in goal, Tiger and Guna? Who's in goal for you? You have Rhea, no? I might just keep Cucurella, Tiger and Guna. Probably keep Cucurella. Man, I don't know who to captain between Isak or Palmer. Who do you feel more? I think the Palmer will be between those two. Palmer will be captain more. I will tell you now itself. Isak is a good option. The only thing is Newcastle's attacking returns away from home isn't as great compared to at home. But I still think Isak will get a goal. Minimum, he'll probably get a goal. So I don't mind it. Bench Jackson or Gordon? I would probably bench Jackson. But I can see why people are telling to bench Gordon because of his away performance. But I would probably bench Jackson just because he needs a million chances to score, whereas Gordon has been on pretty good form going against Burnley, who are pretty defensively poor. Even though West Ham are also defensively poor. So yeah, that's a tight one. Probably bench Jackson. Felix. I know Jackson scored, but wasn't the best of goals as well, right? To be honest. Am I crazy for benching Son, have Jackson, Bruno, Gordon, or him? No, not really. Not really. I wouldn't say so. Players in goal, fair enough. Yep. Lol. What was the lol for? Bench boost 37. Yep. Yep. Fernandez yellow flag worrying. Nah, I think he'll play. I think he'll play. Like the injury that Ten Hag said didn't seem too serious. He's like I would say he picked up a knock, most likely. So I think he'll play. I don't see why he wouldn't play. And he's literally like, if he doesn't play, we're just gonna lose. We have no chance of winning. What I would say. Start Watkins or Gordon. Start Watkins against Brighton. If you have Watkins, I would start Watkins. San is on pens, right? Yes, he's on pens. He is indeed on pens. Oh, I wish I did not see this. And I just saw it. I wish I didn't see this tweet, but I just saw it. Heung-min Son has 5 goals, 1 assist in his last 6 Premier League starts against Liverpool. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. When is the deadline for GameWeek 37? GameWeek 37 is next week, Tag and Guna. You have bench boost for next week? Yes, I have bench boost for next week. Yes, that is correct. Non-captain punt after that tweet. You could, to be honest, when most of us are thinking of between benching him and starting him, it's not a bad choice as well. But I probably wouldn't do it. Probably go slightly towards someone who has a slightly better chance. Any team leagues? No, no team leagues, and I highly doubt we're going to get any team leagues today, to be honest, because it's Luton versus Everton, and neither team really has any leaks that come out. So I highly doubt you're getting any team leagues today. Realistically, do you think either Guardiola or Walker will play both games for double game with 37? If they don't get benched this week, I think there's a good chance potentially of one rotation, but the thing is, we won't know, right? You kind of have to take that risk on. If you don't, you kind of have to take the risk on, unfortunately. That's the thing with getting City players. Realistically talking, like, which do we know whether any of the City players, maybe bar Rodri and Haaland, are kind of guaranteed minutes? Not really, right? So you kind of have to take a risk with City players, unfortunately. Bench Region or Brantford? Oh, that's a good one. Probably might bench Region. I do expect Fulham to score against Brentford. Oh, challenge is the points for shot on target. Ooh, that's a good question. It didn't really mention, did it? We had a look at your team, didn't we? It didn't mention it. I think it just said shots. Players receive 2 points per shot. So it's not even shot on target. It's just shot. Take a shot from anywhere. This is why I think Darwin Nunes is a really good option. It's just that I didn't have money to go and get Darwin Nunes. But yeah, just a shot. Doesn't matter whether it's from... doesn't matter if it misses or hits the target. Just a shot. Start Bruno, Cucurella or Gordon? Probably start Bruno out of those three. Bruno first, Gordon next, and then Cucurella third, in that order. Dom, are you still here? You are here, right? What were we doing with your team again? With the whole Palace team fit, do you think starting Bruno is a good idea? I mean, do we expect Crystal Palace to keep a clean sheet? Expected points for Bruno, Jackson, Son, and Gordon? Yes, I can show you that. Because the FPL review itself tells me to bench Heung-min Son. Here's the points for Foden, Bruno, Gordon. I do not have Jackson, so I can't show you, but I can bring Jackson up. But I can show you the rest of the midfielders. Interestingly, Son is slightly higher expected points than Bruno Fernandes, but it's telling me to start Bruno. I wonder why. 58.6, 59.3. Huh, I don't understand that. Oh well. Jackson. So you have Palmer, Foden. I don't find Jackson. Jackson here 3.9. Same as Heung-min Son. Gordon 4. Bruno Fernandes, I think because of why is it 3.7? Interestingly, Bruno Fernandes is slightly lower. Son and Jackson are on the same expectation. It's crazy, but here we are. Trying to get Haaland in this week and Man City defender for -4. Could I send you a draft in IG if possible? Yes, you can. Send it over. Send it over. The thing is, I'm starting Bruno Fernandes just because of the fact that the guy is on penalties, and also he's basically the sole creator. Like if he doesn't get, like he the amount of chances he creates, you just need to hope that on the day United find their shooting boots and they finish his chances. Yellow flag and injury concern? No, I think he'll play. To be honest, I think he'll play. I'm not too worried about it. Here's the thing, right? If he doesn't play and he's not in the squad or whatever, then obviously Son will come off the bench for me. But I think he'll play. So here's a tweet that I just saw. Bruno has been spotted with his right wrist in a protective medical cast. So I think it's just his wrist that has the issue. And he played the last one as well, to be honest. The last game with that wrist issue. So I think he'll play. Seems to be walking fine in the picture. Okay. Think. Think we should be fine. Do we have anything else? No, we don't have anything. How's the teams looking like for people? Bilal, welcome, welcome. I need your guidance. Shoot. Tell me, what do you need? Where in the mini league? Which defenders off the top of your head you think take shots? 80-second. Defenders off the top of my head take shots. Based on pictures, Matty Cash, possibly Matty Cash from Aston Villa. I think I have Matty Cash as well. It's got to be fullbacks. I think I got Trent as well. I don't think Liverpool will keep a clean sheet, but he does tend to take a few shots as well, Trent. Who else? Unfortunately, Newcastle's fullbacks, not really sure who will play. Arsenal's defense doesn't necessarily take shots, right? Doughty could be an issue. Doughty could be one, to be honest. Ain't Nouri if he was fit, but he's not. Pedro Porro is another, but chances of clean sheet are low. And then maybe Anderson from Palace, but again, chances of clean sheet are low. Trent and Porro, yeah. I think he take hits for Foden for Son, Guardiola for Nouri, maybe a striker for Solanke. Let's have a look. So, this is Bilal's team. Foden for Son. Ooh. How much money do you have? 8.2 in the bank. Why Foden for Son? I would rather do Foden for Garnacho, if any, to be honest. Do you have a bench boost or anything left? No, right? No, you just have a triple captaincy. I'll probably even do Foden for Garnacho, if anything. Or do you not have enough money for that? Guardiola for Ant Nouri makes sense, yes. Maybe a striker for Solanke. Striker for Solanke. No, you don't need a striker for Solanke this week. I would probably bench Solanke this week. Start Haaland. Then game week 37, you go and get that striker. Because you play your entire midfield 5 is probably what I would do. Play a 3-5-2 formation. United have a double. True, but so do Spurs. That's the thing. So do Spurs. Your other option is you go without Foden for one more week. What do you think of Højlund? Honestly, I need a striker for game week 37. And I don't really want to go Jackson. Maybe I'll probably have to end up going Jackson, but I don't know. We have to see. I'm hoping Højlund can be the one that I go for, but he's not great, to be honest. He's not that he's not great. He's not getting any service. So he's kind of like starved for service. That's the only problem. Play Solanke or Rosalev. Oh, play the attacker. Definitely play the attacker. Elvin. And also Elvin, welcome to the football chatbox. How are you doing? Welcome. I don't watch these matches. Fair point. He just doesn't get service. He's a good striker. He's a very good striker. Just does not get service. If they can find the ball to him, he will score goals. That's the only problem. They just don't find the ball. Should I do 2 transfers this week? Then Guardiola for Nouri and someone else. Guardiola for Ant Nouri. Yes, makes sense. Who is the someone else? Your other someone else, I guess, is Phil Foden. But who do you want to... I probably keep Havertz, right? You can start Branthwaite, that's not a problem. You have a decision to make between. Oh man, unlucky Pickford versus Dubravka. That's a bit unlucky. Do you have a decision to make between Pickford and Dubravka in terms of who you want to start? I don't think you need to really look at. Is VVD out? I think the VVD news that we got, there was a. I don't know if he's fully out, but I think it was a potentially out. He hadn't trained apparently. Liverpool. Here we go. Neither will be assessed before Sunday, so he's going to be assessed before the match. From the looks of it. Is Gusto out? Gusto is most likely out for this week. Game week 36. Game week 37, we don't know. Game week 37, you kind of have to wait and see. Did I do truth? I read that. Got it? No worries. Gusto, I think Gusto, we didn't get anything extra. Yeah, no real fresh team news. Yeah, they're still out. Gusto will be out for game week 36. 37, that's a slightly different story. Nuri and Garnacho. Garnacho should be fine. I don't see why he would be out. Ain't Nuri, where is Wolves? Here we go. Wolves suffered only a knock and been. Oh. By the way, people who are selling Ain't Nuri been substituted against Luton wasn't mentioned by his manager in Friday's roundup. Let me just try and find a bit more information on Ain't Nuri before you guys make any moves. No mention of Ain't Nuri. Who here was thinking of selling Ain't Nuri? So there's no mention of Ain't Nuri, so I don't know whether he's fit or whether he's not fit. It's a tough one to call between that. I don't think he's going to keep you a clean sheet anyways, to be honest. So I would keep Garnacho. I would probably sell Ain't Nuri for Guardiola, like you're thinking of doing. Or, you know what you could do, Bilal? You could sell Zabani. Sell Zabani for Guardiola instead of Ain't Nuri. Unless finance is a problem. No, it's not. You have 8.2 million. Yeah, you can sell Zabani instead of Ain't Nuri, to be honest. What about Gusto? Should I hold? Yeah, hold on to Gusto for now. Hold on to Gusto. Who do Wolves have in 37? They have Crystal Palace. Who do they have in 38? Liverpool. Bournemouth have Chelsea. Yeah, fair enough. Zabani didn't play, no? In the last game. Yeah. Alright. How are we looking like for time? The deadline is at 3:30. Another 45 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna close some of these teams. 513, welcome. How are you doing? Can you review my team and decide my starting 11? Yes, we can have a look at your team. Here's your team. 87 points. Nice. Dan Burn for Zabani. You could go Dan Burn, but probably go for the City defender, right? Potentially. But Dan Burn is more likely to, we know at least he's definitely starting compared to Guardiola. You never know. Sometimes could always get benched. Alright, Son is benched. Liverpool better keep a clean sheet. We'll see. I don't know. We will see. Alright, this is 5-1-3. Unfortunately, we Fabian Shah. No. Alright, what's the plan? Saliba starts this week over Fabian Shah. Foden, what are you doing? Foden over Garnacho? And what's the plan? Apart from those two. Saliba over Shah, Foden over Garnacho. Ivaner says 96th in the league. Alright, let's bring your team as well. Did I miss someone else? I don't think I missed anyone else, right? I am saying 2 transfers this week will be Nouri and Zabani out for Burn and Guardiola. Oh. So you're gonna bench Branthwaite this week? Are you benching Branthwaite this week or Bilal? What exactly are you doing? Maybe bench Garnacho or Jackson, either one. I probably bench Garnacho and start Jackson in this specific case. Not sure who to bring in this week for free transfer. Do you need to bring in anyone? Why not just roll? Potentially roll and go to Game Week 37. Do you have a bench boost left? Yes, you do. So just roll. Go to Game Week 37 with 2 free transfers. Then play your bench boost. Remove Shah and Van Heck in Game Week 37 for 1 Spurs defender. And the other defender could be a Gusto. Could be a Gusto, to be honest. The other defender, unless you get Petrovic in goal or Vicario in goal. Maybe Vicario in goal. So you could just roll the transfer potentially for your team. And then this is Ivaner with his 95-point wildcard. What are you planning on doing this week, Ivaner? I think you'll be starting Branthwaite, right? Potentially over Pedro Porro. Bringing Petrovic over Onana for this week. Nah, you can actually play Onana this week. Like, I don't think either will potentially keep a clean sheet, to be honest. So you're just expecting save points on both of them. No transfers? Yep, fair enough. No transfers. So I don't know if you need to bring Onana in this week itself. Because maybe next week you probably go, oh, I want Vicario in instead of Petrovic, and maybe Malo Gusto is fit, so you get Gusto in over Shah instead. Get what I mean? So let's just wait and see whether Gusto is fit or not for you. Is Maguire playing? For your team? Probably will start Maguire, right? Otherwise you're starting Pedro Porro. Van de Ven and Pedro Porro against Liverpool. Just saw that Shah is out for the season. Yeah. Indeed. Do you want to start Pedro Porro or do you want to start Maguire? I forgot. I was thinking start Porro over Harry. Fair enough. I don't mind it, to be honest. There's not too much of a I feel like both of them will lose the clean sheets. At least Porro potentially has slightly higher attacking upside. Yeah, you could start Porro. All right. Should I bench Sun? Should I bench Sun? Now that is the $1,000,000 question that we all have. That is up to you. To be honest, between Son, Bruno Fernandes, and Anthony Gordon, and even Nico Jackson, like honestly, it's so hard to tell who is the right person to start. I don't know. I actually don't know, to be honest. I am benching Son, but then I'm doing it because I assume my mini league rivals will start Son, and they'll bench Gordon. Is what I'm thinking. So because of that, I'm like starting Son. Sorry, I'm starting Gordon. So yeah. Dom, I got your pitch. I got your teams. All right. So this is Dom's draft for game week 36. This is Dom's team for game week 37. So game week 36, like this. Game week 37 with a bench boost. Huh? Pedro Porro came in for Gabriel. Ariola came in. Sorry, Vicario came in for Ariola. Pedro Porro came in for Gabriel. Anything else change? No, that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay, makes sense. Okay. Yep. Seems good, Dom. Did you have to take any hits, Dom? Or sorry, the pictures are a bit bad. No. Pictures are completely fine. Don't worry. I am thinking of benching Huming Sun and going for the Mighty Jackson. Good luck. I do not mind that at all, to be honest. Actually, are there any single game week goalkeeper better than Vicario, given that I am going to bring in Gusto? For this week, or do you mean for game week 37? 513. If you mean for this week, then David Raya. -4 this week, -4 next week. Fair enough. Okay, makes sense. My bad. If you said what changes to make, I missed. I think we decided on Zabani to Guardiola. And I guess I asked you... You were doing another change for Ain't Nuri. And I was asking you... What did I ask you? Oh yeah, you were gonna do Nuri and Nuri and Zabani out for Dan Burn and Guardiola. And I was like, you can just do the Zabani to Guardiola move, and then I was like, oh, it's up to you whether you want to start Branthwaite or get Dan Burn in this week. I'm in the hospital watching, so I have to go on and off. Oh no, why are you in the hospital? What happened? Only I didn't do wildcard last minute, but I made it a lot easier to prepare for double game. Oh well. Lessons learned. Dan Burn. Petrovic plus Pro. Or Vicario plus Gusto. I'll replace Shah with Burn, I think. Petrovic plus Paro / Vicario plus Gusto. Can you ask me that question next week when we know whether Gusto is fit or not? But for now, it's Petrovic plus Pedro Paro. For now, it's Petrovic plus Paro. Bilal, are you fine? Why are you in hospital? Hope nothing too serious. Was vomiting a lot from my stomach and it damaged my kidneys a bit. Ooh. That is not good. Should be fine. They just running some test. Okay. Well, I hope everything will be fine. We'll pray for you. Hopefully everything will be fine. Be careful. Take good care. Take good care of your health. Thanks, man. I should be fine in a few days. Alright. Yeah, rest up, rest up. Make sure you get plenty of rest. Eliza, welcome. How are you doing, Eliza? How are things going? Welcome, welcome. Captain Foden is all I'm thinking of. Fair points, fair points. Fair enough. This is where I currently am. Have you sorted like your benching dilemmas and whatnot? Ryan, I just sent my mini league leaders team. Can you suggest is Garnacho the right person to bench based on his team? Okay. Where did you send it 513? Did you send it on like Twitter or where exactly did you send it to me? Did you put it on Discord? Uh where did I miss? Burnley's defense is good. Recently considered 5 in the last 5, so I'm off captain. Is that yep, fair enough? Sorry, give me a second. No worries, no worries. Take your time. Yep, fair enough. Burnley's defense is good. Matthew, welcome. Who do you think scores more in the last 3 game weeks of the season? Ben White or Dan Burn? Let me check this again. Hold on. Ben White or Dan Burn? One clean sheet here. Let's say 6, 8 points maybe. 10, 12 points, let's say. Maybe 13, 14. Potentially potentially Ben White. But then I'm assuming no clean sheet against Burnley, clean sheet against Brighton, no clean sheet against Man United. This is a very questionable one. The Brentford one. I'm not sure if they'll keep a clean sheet or not. Hard to say. Right now, I would say Ben White potentially could outscore Dan Burn by a point or two. And this is taking into account no attacking returns for both players. I'm surprised so many managers are benching Son feel like a differential against Liverpool defense. That's true, especially if Liverpool don't have who? If they don't have Van Dijk fit. Possible, true. You try and do. You should try and do a fun team scoreline prediction. Fun team scoreline prediction. I Arsenal 3, Bournemouth 0. Fair enough. Okay, we can try and do that. Goodwin, welcome. Start 2, Walker, Petrovic, or Edison. I would start Walker, and I potentially might even start Edison as well, to be honest. I just sent on Twitter. All right, let me bring it up. Thanks for stream and help, Brian. I need to go head off now. Good luck and green arrows for all. Thank you, Dom. Good luck to you as well. Halsa has bench boost left. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Let's bring this up here, shall we? So Shah and Nouri. So he'll start Akanji this week over Shah. He probably will do a. I think he might do a defender transfer. Might even bring Dan Burn instead of Shah and start Akanji over Aint Nouri. You'll have Dalot Shah, Dalot Dan Burn, and Kanji. You'll have Guardiol, Gabriel, and I think you were doing Dan Burn, were you? As well? 5-1-3? Brunner, Son, Garnacho, Palmer, Saka, Haaland, Isak. He won't change his midfield. You, on the other hand, 21952261. See, you have the option of going against Garnacho. He doesn't necessarily have that option. Yeah, because you have Haaland, Jackson, and Isak, right? So it's your Jackson against his Bukayo Saka. Oh, sorry, your Havertz against Saka. Your Jackson against his De Bruyne, technically speaking. But you have Foden. He doesn't have Foden. He also has a if he does Dan Burn this week, I probably do someone else. Who do you do though? But you have quite a few differentials. Like he has De Bruyne, you don't have De Bruyne. You have Havertz. So it's your Havertz against his Saka, right? And then it's your Foden against his KDB. There are a few differentials in the players as well. And then you have Jackson. So you have Jackson. You'll be starting Jackson, whereas he'll be starting Garnacho potentially. You technically want to try and gain rank, right? So you need to chase him down. So you need to go differentials. You also potentially will have to try a different captain. Oh no, wait, you at a higher rank. Wait, how is he at a... No, he's not. He's at a higher rank. Yeah, so you need to go differentials. Yanez, welcome. How are you doing? Foden or KDB? I probably will go Foden. Even though he was sick, he said Pep came and said that he should be fine, so I probably will go Foden. He's the high, yeah, he's the high. So that's the thing, right? So it's your Havertz versus his Saka, your Phil Foden versus his KDB, and then can be your Jackson versus his Garnacho, or you can start Garnacho and bench Jackson, and then it'll just be the two players that are different, and maybe captaincy as well potentially. And then if he probably might get Dan Burn, to be honest, unless he goes for an Arsenal defender because he doesn't have any Arsenal defense, whereas you will have double Arsenal defense. You don't necessarily have to go for Dan Burn this week as well, to be honest, because you will be starting Guardiola, Gabriel, and Saliba. So you can kind of wait and see whether he goes for Dan Burn or not, and then you can make a decision next week whether you would go for Dan Burn, or if Trippier is fit and if you have the money to get to Trippier, would try that as well potentially. G, welcome. How are you doing? Sun versus Garnacho. Well, you also have Sun, he also has Sun, right? Are you guys both going to start Sun? That's the question. Could you help check out my team number 77? Yes, we'll have a look. I'm planning to roll the transfer, or do you have any recommendations? All right, we'll have a look. Alan captain, I guess captaining others seems to be too risky. Well, if you need to chase down rank, you kind of have to take risk. But then you're next to the top 100k, so it's up to you. If you're trying to chase down a mini league, you kind of have to take somewhat of risk. But it depends on your risk appetite, to be honest. G's team, 90 points on the wildcard. Nice. Guardiola started. Man, you guys should have told me that you guys were starting Guardiola. Please remind me next time if I do something crazy, which I might be doing this week as well, with the way my bench is currently. What are you planning on doing? G, you said you were rolling. Makes sense. I'm interested to know who's on your bench, especially from your attackers. Is what I'm interested in. Guardiola is the last minute move last week. Fair enough. Who's your captain? I have gone for Palmer. This is my current team as things stand. I'll start one of Garnacho, Gordon, or Dalot. Play a back three. I wouldn't play a back four. One of Garnacho, Dalot, or Gordon. Well, but don't you have to bench two of them? Bench two of them plus Pedro Porro. Yeah, exactly. I probably might bench the United players, but yeah, technically speaking, I would bench the United players. But if you're chasing rank, then are you chasing any mini leagues by any chance? Watkins or Jackson? Watkins. Ice Cold Jones. This week, Watkins. Next week, maybe Jackson. But this week, Watkins. What's happening with Virgil? Just seen he's flagged. Nick, welcome. So he's flagged because he hasn't trained this week. So because of that, he's flagged. Bro, would a transfer like Solanke to Isaac? Wait, you don't have Isaac, Bilal? I would do Isaac. Go and get Isaac. Or Jackson not make more sense than two defenders this week. Solanke is Arsenal away. Did you not have Isaac? I thought you had Isaac in your team. Oh no, wait, I just realized you didn't have Isaac. Go get Isaac. What am I doing? I thought you had Isaac. Sorry. Go get Isaac. Yes. Go and get Isaac. Play a 3-4-3 formation. Potentially. Yep, 3-4-3 formation. Or 3-5-2 as well. You can bench Mateta if you wanted to. But definitely go and get Isaac. I completely forgot. So sorry. Slipped my mind. I was under the assumption that almost everyone has Isaac nowadays. Oh yeah, this is what's happening with Virgil, by the way. Casey maybe one mini league. Okay. Gabriel or Paro? Gabriel. Start Garden over the two Man United players. Yeah, I probably might. Even though his data for away numbers isn't that great, I still probably will start him. Thanks, bro. Nuri or Zabani out for Guardiola? I probably do Zabani out for Guardiola, to be honest. Wolves' defense considered to be pretty solid, especially comparing to West Ham. Comparing to West Ham, yes, Wolves' defense is better. Edison or Ortega? That one is going to be a bit hard to answer because I don't know who's going to start this week. If you already have Edison, I will keep him, is what I would say. Probably going to serve Virgil on this week anyway. Yeah, fine enough. Any advice on hits this week? Rank 99. Let's have a look. Finally chased down a separate league. Got 31 point cap to close. If that's the case, I think I will roll the transfer. Alright, fair enough, G. So, where is your team? Yep, makes sense. Yeah, I think you roll the transfer. You have a bench boost, don't you, G? Yes, you do. Yeah, roll the transfer. Kind of makes sense. Last time Haaland faced Wolves, he had an XG of barely got a touch under the Wolves 5-3-2. Yep. I think everyone's going for Haaland just because it's the safe pick. Alright, Nick. What is the plan? 31 point gap to close down. Ooh, that is possible. Which league are you talking this one? 2217 2076. You're trying to get into second place, right? Let's first try and catch third place. You'll probably play a 3-5-2 formation with Saliba, Dalot, and Branthwaite. You, on the other hand, Palmer, Saka, Son, Foden, can start Eze as well. Play Branthwaite, play Gabriel. Have a bench boost left as well. Sell Van Dijk for Guardiola, maybe. Sell Van Dijk for Guardiola. City defender, potentially. And get Isak in for Solanke. Damn, you didn't get Isak in. Maybe I should have suggested an even bigger hit last time. Get Isak for Solanke. Yeah, I'm closing down second. First is way too far. Yeah, first is way too far. Maybe I should encourage for bigger hits at times when necessary. I should have told you to get Isak as well over Solanke, to be honest. Last week. Oh well. I do Isak for Solanke and I'll probably do Guardiola for Van Dijk. And I'll play Guardiola, I'll play Gabriel, and I'll probably play Branthwaite this week. With Foden, Saka, Palmer, Son in the midfield. And Matheus Cunha, Haaland, and Isak. Oh, actually, I'll probably put Eze up front as well. Probably put Cunha for sub. Yeah, realistically, Isak has to come in, yes. First in the league is the reason the rest of the league was roped in to play in FPL this year. Everyone tried to chase him down, but it just didn't work. Interesting. The bar need to burn for a hit. Yeah, I would do it. If I don't do it, Van Dijk or Zabani will have to play. No, I would do it. Oh, why don't you just sell Van Dijk instead then? Ved. Seems like he's flagged, why not just sell Van Dijk instead? Do you really want Van Dijk for the upcoming games after this? Probably not, right? He's just taking money in your team. Might as well just sell him. Deadline in 15 minutes. Yes, thank you for letting me know, Tyranguda. Deadline is in 15 minutes. I'll bench boost on GameWeek 37. Yep, fair enough. Zabani, I would want to keep him for GameWeek 38 over Zabani. I have good team value. Okay, then that makes sense. Okay, then I would do the Zabani to Danburn. Wildcard set just finished. I wish they would allow us to have 2-5. And what did you wildcard into, Thailand's chief asset? What did you wildcard into? How's the team looking like? And thank you to everyone for staying up this late as well and keeping me company as well. So thank you very much. Dan Burn or Guardiola for Van Dijk? Probably go with Guardiola first. Probably go with Guardiola at the moment. Ryan or Football Chatbox? I don't know. Which one do you think? You getting some sleep or are you watching the game tonight? I'm getting some sleep. We're taking a -4 hit extra for Gordon over Eze. No, start Eze this week. I don't mind it. Start Eze this week. Gordon does have a very questionable away record. Even though I'm starting Eze, having said that, but I would probably just play Eze. But even though I'm starting Gordon, he does have a very questionable away record, I should add. I just locked in my team with Palmer captain. Hopefully everything goes well. Hope so as well. I just remembered. We're taking a -4 hit extra for. I read that. Sorry. Gordon did quite poor against Palace as well, so I just benched Garnacho. Fair points. Fair enough. All right. Do we? Should I bring in Isaac for Cunha or Solanke? I probably might go for. Let me see. Against Brentford and Chelsea. Cunha. Palace and Liverpool. The thing is with Solanke. He has two better fixtures. Maybe depends on money as well, right? If you need the money somewhere else, it's going to be useful. Then yeah, I would probably go for Solanke to be honest, just because of the money. Because I think you could use that money elsewhere. Like you might, if you wanted to upgrade Eze next week to someone, then at least you'll have the finances to be able to do it. Probably Solanke. Even though not a bad fixture for Solanke next week. I'm just wondering, who do you think will be better? Palace Wolves have a home game as well. Yeah, maybe Solanke. Thailand's chief asset when Petrovic, Porro, Dan Burn, Dalot, De Bruyne, Son, Gordon, Palmer, Chris Wood, Isaac, Haaland, captain, benches Onana, Rodri, Van der Ven, and Barco. Wait. Why Rodri? Where is Phil Foden? Where is certain Phil Foden? Who the hell is Barco, by the way? Who is Barco? And do you have a bench boost? Silent chief asset. Do you have bench boost left or no bench boost at all? Who are you captaining? Thinking play safe with Haaland? I am not playing safe. I need to chase rank and chase mini leagues, so no chance. And they made the move Solanke out, Isaac in, Virgil out, Guardiola in for -4. Good luck, Nick. Good luck to you. Barco's my neighbor. Do you have a bench boost left, Thailand Chief has? No money left for Foden. I have bench boost just. You have bench boost as well, and no money left. If you have no money left, I would sell Pedro Porro to a Maguire. Sell Pedro Porro to a Maguire. Use that money to upgrade. Who the hell is Barco? I just made an aggressive move. Ooh. Can you get Garnacho instead? Thailand's chief asset. Instead of Rodri. Like upgrade Rodri. Can you do Rodri to Foden by any chance? How much are you short on? Or even Rodri to Garnacho I would rather have, to be honest. Barco is a Brighton defender. Oh. Can't you just go and get like a Maguire or something? Argentinian left back. I don't even think Brighton are going to keep any clean sheets, to be honest. 4 million Barca Brighton. I only know Barca from Football Manager. Okay, fair enough. Gordon and Watkins for Bruno and Wood for a -4. Sun benched. Wait. What did you just do? Did you buy Bruno Fernandes and Chris Wood, or did you sell Bruno Fernandes and Chris Wood? Petrovic is fine. I'll probably get someone else other than Rodri, to be honest. Just because the attacking returns on Rodri is not as high. Chris Wood is fine. Palmer, Gordon, Son. That's fine. De Bruyne. Oh, you got De Bruyne. That's why the money. That makes so much more sense. Van der Ven is also fine. That's completely fine. 5 minutes to go. Indeed. Bought Wood and Bruno for double game week. Oh, interesting. Interesting moves, John. Very aggressive, that is indeed. Start Eze or Porro? Eze. Start the attacker. Wood will become Jackson next week. Then why not just keep Watkins? Oh, unless you're just targeting the Sheffield United fixture. Huh. Could work out maybe. United or Palace? I have to just back my team. Manchester United, back my team. Got to back my team. Please blank KDB, thanks. Hoping for Hall or more. Oh, from whom? From Bruno Fernandes or from Chris Wood? The rest of the team looks fine. Thailand chief asset. The rest of the team looks fine. He's a captaincy for one final play. Maybe, but their away attacking stats from Newcastle isn't as strong. I'll add that. You could potentially think about it, but it's just keep that in mind. Not as strong compared to their home attacking numbers. Palmer hat-trick with 3 penalties here. Unless Sheffield decided to drag them. Oh, it'll be very funny. That would be very funny. Oh, this would, decides to miss all the shots like he did against Manchester City. Alright, 2 more minutes, people. 2 more minutes. And my voice is going. I have almost lost my voice. Done. Just to burn. Palmer captain. Rank 40k. Good luck. Good luck, Matthew. Good luck. Is there a stat for team conceding the most penalties this season? I think I can find that. Potentially. I don't know if there is one. I can try and see if I can find one, but yeah. Change my mind to Palmer. Alright, good luck, Nick. And it's West Ham with 10 penalties conceded. I hope so. I hope so. 1 minute to go, people. 1 minute to go. Make sure to lock those teams. Join the Discord if you haven't joined the Discord already. And do hit that like button and subscribe as well if you are new. The answer is whoever Chelsea against. Fair points. Alright, so shout out to, my voice is almost gone. Shout out to Nick, Shubharan, 513, John, Matthew, Tiger and Guna. Don't forget to hit the like button. Indeed, do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe while you are here. Thailand's Chief Asset, good luck with the wildcard. 513 Bilal, I hope you get well. Good luck and speedy recoveries to Bilal. Nick, I mentioned. Ved, good luck to you as well. G, good luck. Ice Cold Jones, good luck as well. Yanis, good luck as well. Goodwin, Shubharan, Eliza, Dom, Ivaner, Shubharan I mentioned as well, I think. Tin, Ezra, Heisenberg, Dizo, Michael, and everyone else. Mohammed as well. Roshan, good luck as well. And yeah, thank you, Topantine and John as well. So, good luck to every all. FPL Cup review. Oh yes, indeed. Good that you mentioned it. Obviously, oh, never mind. No FPL Cup review, sadly. I couldn't even get the mini league up. Damn it. Okay, maybe no way for the mini league. Yeah, I was about to do that. Unfortunately, too late. Rich Maguire in for more money. Alright, fair enough. Go get a cup of water and see. Yeah, my water is almost over as well. I need to go and get some water. Okay, I got 14. There you go. Okay, fair enough. Palmer with the most penalty and West Ham with the most penalty. Alright, FPL Cup review. Well, I can't bring it up unfortunately. So I got knocked out straight away. Oh no, sad. Oh no. We'll look at it. We'll look at it tomorrow. Man, I wanted to make the. I wanted to bring the mini league up. Damn it. Okay, that'll have to wait because I didn't get the chance to get the graphics for the mini league. Alright, next time anyways. Thank you everyone for watching. I will see you all See you all on Tuesday. Enjoy. Have a good day. Have a good night. When is your next live stream? Tuesday. I couldn't resist Captain Hall. Fair points. Alright, we will have a look on Tuesday how everyone's gone. I have 2 guests coming on from the FPL SideNet podcast for our podcast on the Wednesday. One is Andrew, who is on a free hit, interestingly, free hit for GameWeek 37, and the other will be Pete, who will be on a bench boost. So we'll have a very different opinions for the upcoming GameWeek 37 podcast as well. Have a great week. Enjoy the football. Green arrows to you all, and I'll see you all on Tuesday. Good night, everyone.